All right, today we're gonna be focusing on some back and buys. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and start with biceps first today. I used to do that a lot, and then when I started deadlifting and all those heavy compound movements, I stopped so I'd have the most energy on those. But I think we're gonna do that first, really burn out the arms. For breakfast today though, I had 5 scrambled eggs, and then I had this big bulk shake with some banana and protein yogurt in there. So probably about 2,000 calories. That's typically what I like to keep my breakfast around. And for a post-workout meal, like I said, ground beef and beans again. And then for dinner, chicken and rice. I do plan on doing a video where I'll just show the full day of eating, so it's pretty easy. Show you how I make those shakes, those shakes are really easy for people struggling to gain weight. I know I did for a while because I used to be like really skinny. So I had to, drink 2 of those a day, and that was an easy like 2,000 calories right there. And then the rest is just eating normal, high protein, put on some weight. But the bulk is going pretty good too right now. We're at about 210 to 215. The end goal is about 240, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut down to probably like 220. I plan on bulking for the entire year through the summer too, until 2025. So I could take things a little slower. I don't want to gain a ton of fat, so that's why I'm eating right about like 200 to 300 above my maintenance right now, which is like 4,100. But let's go ahead and move to the gym, get down there and hit biceps and back. All right, we're gonna do some lat machine chin-ups real quick. I did a pretty good warm-up with the bicep curls. I really do like bicep curls, but they're so hit or miss for me sometimes. I mean, sometimes I come in and I do the 40s, the 50s, and I feel great, but other times I come in, and it's just not hitting. I gotta do like a cable or something, because either the weights feel too heavy for me and I have to go down in it, or I'm just not feeling it in my biceps really. But we're gonna go ahead and overload this and do about 3-4 sets of 15. Try to really burn my biceps out on this one. All right, hundreds are feeling pretty light today. I think we can go up a little, maybe 120. I'm feeling a little special today. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, I went ahead and did 20 on that one. I think we're gonna cut it to 3 sets today on this, and we're gonna go ahead and do failure on that last set. I really wanna kind of like feel burn like in my biceps today. I haven't been hitting biceps as hard as I really should have. I've been slacking a little on them, as I mean, my biceps have always been my strong point. They're the ones that I've done the less to them, and they've grown the most. Like I can come in, you know, hit a few curls and then call it a day, and my biceps still grow. So, you know, I'm gonna try to put some more definition on them. I am on a bulk, so I'm not gonna be super vascular, you know, super lean yet. But the goal is when I do get to that point where I'm starting my cut, when I cut down that weight, there's a lot more muscle there than, you know, just regular fat. So we're gonna again take a little break here and then stick with the same weight. I think 120 is pretty good. But I'm gonna shoot for 100 on this one. I might not get it, but I'm gonna do as many as I can in that 100 range. All right. We're gonna go ahead and move on to hammer curls now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do about 3 to 4 sets of 12 to 15 on these. These are the last bicep work for the day, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to our back. I think for back today, we're gonna do a pretty heavy day. Some bent over rows, some lat pull downs, all the good stuff. So let's get to it. All right, I'm pretty gassed in my arms now. I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next thing. All right, before we get to the next thing, I'm just gonna check out the arm pump real quick. I definitely wanna see kind of what it looks like pumped up right now. I've been taking a pump video or, you know, photo in forever, actually. I don't typically take them on my bulk because, you know, when you're in a bulk and you're not running any cycles or anything, you get a little puffy, right? So it's kind of like, you're not seeing much. You're kind of just seeing that puffy version of yourself, which for most people, I'm gonna be honest with you, can definitely put you down a little bit. It's like, oh, you go from looking, you know, amazing summer body in the summer, and then in the winter you're like, you know, I got a full-on dad bod. But hey, some people like that stuff, so not to judge you on that. But we're gonna go ahead and check the forearm pump real quick. And the arm pump a little. See, the bicep is right kind of where I want it right now, like all about that pump right here, and then the forearm's kind of like when I reach up to grab something, you know, I kind of want to, you know, kind of make it look like you lift a little. So I want all three of these parts hit a little more. So it kind of, you know, it looks like you do something, right, with your arms. But let's go ahead and check them out real quick. That should be good. So I don't actually do a lot of posing work, but we're gonna see how they look today on a full bulk right now, by the way. Oh yeah, right there. All right, I'm really looking forward to that cut right there. That's gonna look nice. Right now, like I said, it's a little puffy. That's just what happens when you gain, you know, 20 pounds in about 3 months. For me, at least. I'm not a big weight gainer, so when I do gain weight, it's a lot in a short period of time. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. All right, we're gonna do this for, we're gonna go for 8 to 12 on this. I'm just gonna keep loading weight until I find out what's comfortable. I don't do bent over rows a lot like this. I like the free bar, not really Smith's machine person. But I'm gonna push anyways. This is what I got, so. All right, I think that's actually a good weight to stick with. We're gonna pump out about 2 more sets of those and then move on to the next back thing. All right. I think we're gonna move on to some cable rows in the next thing. All right. So that is max stack. Their stacks don't go too heavy here. I think they go to like to be honest, I think like 100 pounds, not even that much. So I'm trying to just do more reps on these in sets, kind of get a feeling. I mean, I still feel it and it still gives me a pretty nasty pump at the end of the day, so it works for me. Definitely wish we'd go a little heavier. They have these little safety guards on the side, so you can't just pop weights on there, which would make sense. You don't want people breaking the machine, but I just wish it was a tad bit heavier. I'm gonna go ahead and do this next set real quick. I'm really trying to exhaust my upper lats right now because I got pull downs after this. So I'm trying to kind of warm up to those. With these, I try to pretend that I'm pulling with my elbows and my lats more than my arms. I kind of act like my elbows at that point where it's like I kind of focus feeling here and here. And once this hits a certain part, I squeeze my lats and flex them to get more activation back there. Because I mean, one of the biggest things you want to do on a back workout is use your back over your arms, right? And so I always kind of picture that. I like to put my thumbs over them because it's like a hook. And my hands are the hooks and my back is the arm pulling it, right? So, I mean, that's always worked for me, especially feeling your lats. Because if you're not feeling your lats, I mean, you're probably not using them. I've seen and I've met multiple people that they do lat pull downs and they're like, I don't feel my lats. And I'm like, because you're not using them. You're grabbing the bar like this and you're trying to use your forearms and arm, right? So mind muscle connection is the key in lat activation. Like, just even if you don't think you can do it, just try to act like, picture in your head, the only thing I want to be squeezing and moving is my lat. Act like this is even moving, right? When I'm holding this bar right here, right, I'm kind of going like this, flexing my lats down here. And once you get used to it, then you'll start subconsciously pulling with your lats. You won't even know it. But that's definitely one of the most important things to do, because you're not going to get anywhere without it. And then you're going to have like a small back, you know, lats aren't going to be sticking out, not going to have wings. And nobody wants that. So, all right, let's go ahead and do this next set. This is the 3 of the 4th. All right, I got about 2 more sets of that, and we're gonna do a burnout. Don't worry, I do plan on filming at another gym soon. I'm actually looking around for one that I like to film at. Usually, I jump around. There's a few gyms I like, but my main one had a no camera policy, and I don't want to go against that, and I don't want to be in anyone's way. So I am on the lookout for another gym that's camera friendly. I don't want to put it out there, get in people's way. I try to keep it pretty close to me, so I can just do my thing, work out, But I do plan on finding one next week, so we can start getting more recordings, free bar stuff, bench press, deadlifts, stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this setup, do this for 12, and then we'll probably do the burnout after the second set after that. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to some rear delt work. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out when we get there what we're gonna do with that. We're gonna go ahead and do some rear delt flies, and I think then we'll call it from there after that. All right, I think that's gonna be it for today. Definitely have a nasty pump going on. I really wish there was a posing room here, because then I could do a lot more posing. I don't know what the policy is going shirtless in this little area, but if they did have one, there'd be a lot more posing content, because they don't have anywhere else I can do it, and I don't have good lighting in my bathroom, so, or their bathroom, I mean. They don't even have good lighting in there, so hopefully when I move gyms, that opportunity opens up a lot more, especially when the cut starts. I do want to do a lot of posing. I want to get pretty good at it. I haven't done a lot of posing in my lifting history. I'm just transferring over from, not full-on powerlifting, but we call power building, kind of like trying to look good while you lift heavy. And I'm starting to transfer over to fully into bodybuilding now and focusing on that as my main thing. But I'll see you guys next gym day.